What's up, Lao Pa'ama viewer Ekaya? Welcome to the first edition of Power Moves with your host Kaone Kasirai. This is a show where we go into the life of a special individual to see the great initiative they're doing within the country or the community in making it a better and special place to live in. Today we're in the community of Alexandra, as you can see a special lady who's making an initiative in this community. She runs the countrywide Uncedolwabantu project. Let's just go see her and she'll let us know what the project is all about. Well, thank you viewers for joining us again. We are here with a special lady who runs a special initiative. Let her introduce herself to you guys. Okay, ma. Oh, okay, ma. Countrywide Uncedolwabantu project is a for community Alexandra.
Okay, I'll give the background of the organization. Why is it started? Number one, we realized that when we started this organization, we realized that number one, in the hospital after discharging client, they don't do follow-up. That's where we have started with home-based care, where we had only 10 people by then. It was in 2000. Then after 10, 5 passed on, and then we took the children that were orphans, and then we started the OVC program. As time goes on, home-based care surfaced by our government. They said it's no longer important to them. But because we vowed that we are going to assist our clients or our patients if they are discharged from hospital, we took over, even though we don't have funding for it. Even with orphans and vulnerable children, we don't have funding. And then we have introduced another program of EPWP, where we based our community health workers in the clinic to assist the long queues in the clinic, because in most cases you find that the clinics and hospitals, they are understaffed. So we placed the community health workers to assist in filing, to assist in queuing the clients, assist in opening the files, assist in pharmacists, and then in general work cleaners. And then now, with the EPWP again, our government, because they don't know how to implement their own things, they pouch from NGOs. They come back again, they pouch that stuff to make their own stuff. Now we have come up with another program, which is index testing, whereby we test clients without funding again. We do testing here in gazebos, for sure we saw gazebos outside, and then we test them as well at homes. We don't know if ever government will come again and say, we want your staff again because they are well trained. I train them, even other partners, they train them, like IPSA, they train them for HTS, and then the government at the moment, they don't assist us with anything.
So it's basically an NGO.
It's an NGO. Whereby an NGO is the third leg of government. Government can't do without NGOs. Because we are the ones who are on the grassroots level. And they are there on top positions. Because they are working for government, they think NGOs, they are doing nothing. Whereas we vowed to our community that we are going to assist with or without funding. We are not after funding, we are after the well-being of a human being.
That's true, that's true.
I think I've given you the whole package.
The whole package. That's what I was really expecting more than that. I was not expecting more than that. But I can see Eric countrywide. So it's not basically in Alexandra.
Initially it was not supposed to be in Alex only, but because of the resources and the funding, we are based here in Alex, and in Limpopo we are just doing the piloting if there is any mushrooming disease. That's where we come in. Like when there was an era of listeriosis, we had gone there to Limpopo and mobilize people to do the right thing and educate them about their well-being and how they can prevent the listeriosis before it can eradicate to Limpopo province. Because here in Gauteng, people are privileged. They get first-hand information, and in rural areas, there is second-hand information. In most cases, you find that even the funding is not the same. Here in Gauteng, the funding is like this, and in Limpopo it reduces. Whereby people who are here in Gauteng, they are not originally from Gauteng. They are coming from rural areas. When you get sick, we take you home. We can take care of you now, but eventually your family will say, can you please come back home? And when you go home, there is no resources. The service is poor, and there is no staff. And we can't say we take the staff from Gauteng and based it in Limpopo or in Natal. And that's where there is a high rate of death, because as soon as we take you from Alex to homeland, when you get there you die because there is no services. So the resources is not enough in Limpopo or in homelands. So if our government can be fair and make a standard for each and every province, if they give funding, they mustn't only focus on bigger organizations like ORAM, like HIFSA, like what do you call this other one? These big ones where they get funding from overseas. They must give us standard funding so that everybody can get enough service, whether in rural or in urban.
Yeah, that's true. This political policy. Well, viewers, you had the main lady, special lady herself, who runs the whole special initiative. Now, this is one of the guys that basically work around here. Okay, oh, Ploma Kona Alexandra. Oh, Ploma Midra, oh, Spanella, oh, Chilizwa, or those Spanella country where you know in the Kale, Pinaraku, Las Lauren, okay, I get one until it's community involved in such a big initiative, in my opinion, for village work, but it's fine, sure that at the end of the day, you are giving back to the community, village work. Lotse pila dinyaka o nela lerato la dilo a o no vela o no re go bereka ka bana wa kry gore le wena ka boena o na le lerato o tshwanetse o thoma ko ntlong pila ke re as ba tšho ba re charity begins at home o tla le yona kore wa e ntsha le mo mmerekong wa bonagala gore no diamond pila le ena o tlile ka preselection ya gore ke tlo fa lerato not only to one but to the community also, because those are really wrong, we are saving the community again. So, but yeah, when I know that I get lots of insight, or Copa sent to Lurum, or the win, Marana Yakam to Lurum, Alrado, and the little thank you. Our viewers, we heard it from the main man himself here. How basically got involved in the whole initiative here, which is a good thing. And I'd like to say big up to you guys and everything you're doing here. It's a great initiative for the country, basically, not just only for the community of Lennox. And I do believe that one day it will be like grow and big into being a big initiative in the whole country of South Africa. We heard it from the main man and the main lady herself. This is the countrywide Uncedolwabantu projects with your host, Kaone Kaiserai. Well, peeps, you heard it from the main people themselves and the great initiative countrywide Uncedolwabantu project is doing in the community of Alexandra, and basically for the great future leaders, which are the kids of Alexandra. It is a great initiative. You too, Love Ekaya, can do something like this in the country or your community just by putting your mind and heart to it. From me and the rest of the crew, see you in the next edition of Power Moves with your host, Kaone Kaiserai. Peace.